feed
It's nonstop, yo.
inundated. We're all laughing because I was joking around before about how this has never happened before in internet history.
Yes.
I literally believe sincerely, and I mean this, and you thought that I was being hyperbolic.
I don't.
I'm not.
I don't.
He is showing up on my feed non-fucking-stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that is.
I'll be trying to figure that shit out too.
And the entire media is attacking him on a daily basis. Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. You were talking about. You got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comment. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him.
He
oh my
basically,
God.
like, good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking, whoa, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that. He did not say that.
No, he did. He said just doing God's
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, you know, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Really?
And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky, too, responding to a crowd like that, too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
It's one of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Bada binga bonga. Welcome to Jokes Explained Live. I am your host, Myles Anderson, the professional joke explainer, back from way too long of a stretch of not live. First of all, apologies, but I have many excuses lined up. First one being government is shut down. Well, people are already asking me to explain the government shutdown. So the reason why the government is shut down is if there's no government working, then elections can't be, and America gets to bask in the glory of the Republican Party for hopefully 1,000 years. But also the reason why government's shut down as well. That I got a mod alert that went right to the top of the chat. That was awesome. But that was very handy. But anyway, the government shuts down because I don't know if you guys remember, the United States government has been having a real problem functioning for the last 40, 50 years or so. And so when something isn't functioning, what are you supposed to do? Turn it off, turn it back on again. So hopefully when the government gets turned back on again, then the government will have updated to Windows 11 and they will have a co-pilot assistant and America will be running a lot more smoothly, even though it will need a lot higher specs. It's going to need a lot more RAM. It's going to need a T2 security chip in the processor. I think a lot of congressmen, a lot of senators, unfortunately, are a little too old. They might not be able to update to Windows 11.
You're welcome to tug on it.
When the new government comes out, but they will be peacefully recycled in a landfill in Malaysia, like all of our favorite computers.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Anyway, that's just my little explanation there of one of the reasons why I was gone. The other reason, of course, now, no, don't mean to brag.
You're welcome to tug on it.
I know a lot of us lost Windows 11, and you know, it's important to pour some clippy paper clips on the ground, or I don't know. Tanner Johnson super chatted $10, but the government shut down. What is the current legal status on comedy? First of all, thank you for the donation. Second of all, a very good question, because it is up to the government to regulate comedy, to regulate comedians, and you know.
You know, Jack, everything comes at a cost, bud.
There it is, baby.
Cam Newton.
Thank you, Travis for the 100 bits. And the mouth kiss from our favorite quarterback and his lovely son, who's actually 32 years old now. It's crazy when you look it up. But yeah, the current legal state of comedy is basically, because there's no government functioning, you got to be careful. You don't want to go bankrupt. You want to be careful with your words. That's why it's important to do the Saudi Comedy Festival. You got to have a lot of money, because normally if a job-creating comedian like Kevin Hart or Bert Kreischer has financial difficulties, the government, the Federal Reserve, will step in, bail them out to make sure that they can continue to provide stadium jobs. But because there's no government right now, that might not be able to happen. So it's a very tricky situation. Thank you for your question, Tanner Johnson. And I think the government will be back after the midterm elections. So you don't be worried. It's gonna come back and be better than ever. Bingo is all ready to go, you guys. Stand-up bingo is ready to go. So get your bingo cards. I'm gonna start it right now. 9 players. Let's see. Check how many people are on Twitch. We got 13 on Twitch, 9 players. That's not too bad, actually. That's a pretty good ratio. Let's get that bingo going. I remember, if you haven't played before, if you win bingo, you get to submit a link to the chat, and we'll watch your video. It's a video that you think needs to be explained. And if you throw that in the chat, we'll watch it at the end of the stream, so that if there's any copyright problems, then it's not as sad as if we did it right away. Bingo's starting now. Amy's twitching is the chosen one. Congratulations. Now, let's head over and see if I remember to add the browser window. Oh, I never do. Bingo Bonsai, thank you for the 32 bits. 32 is half of 69. At least on this stream it is. Now, the whole point of the internet is just to say stuff, and if it's true or not, doesn't matter as long as you have a good time. So I figured we'd start out by super relevant, brand new. This is Andrew Schultz at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. You know, he didn't get a lot of comedians got pushback. Bill Burr got a lot of pushback for performing at this festival because famously derides people who perform for wealthy people or corporations until he did it himself, and then he said anyone who criticizes him is a sanctimonious cunt. So he's doing a little bit of tough PR work right now. Andrew Schultz, however, he's performed in Saudi Arabia many times. He doesn't care. He's like us. He's like the Bachelors of music. He has a Saudi Arabian Patreon tier right there on the platform. He knows his dog eat dog out there. Whoever has the most oil wins. This guy gets it. So no one cares that Andrew Schultz did this, and neither do I. Let's watch. Get your stand-up bingo cards ready. Let's see if we get through some in the Middle East. So I'm expecting hopefully some race jokes about Arab stereotypes.
Everybody keeps asking me, like, but brother, are you
Already on the exit. Yeah, okay. All right. How about that? How does this sound, ladies and gentlemen? Is this a little? Let me look down a little at the mic aux thing. Oh yeah, okay. We're in the orange now. But this gain is freaking high, dude. Oh, I can hear the electrons buzzing in the side of my head. But I'll do it for the stream.
excited to see Saudi? Are you surprised by Saudi culture? And it's like, I've seen it before, guys. I've been to London. It's not.
I've seen it before. Look at the seats, guys. Look at the seats. Oh my God, that's awesome. That is some comfy stadium seats right there. And they've got lots of sparkling water next to them. That looks awesome. So when these guys see this show, they're going to go back and they're going to do more comedy in Saudi Arabia.
Not anything new. Same shit, okay? Drink coffee, smoke the shisha, tell the Indians what to do. It's the same thing.
Hey, there it is. So that is brown people still. The Indians have made an appearance.
Sadiq, more calls on the shisha. Sadiq, more calls on the shisha. Shukran, Sadiq.
Got him.
Guys, you can't tell Sadiq what to do in London. He's the mayor.
Bam. A huge joke because Saudi Arabians do actually have full imperium to tell British politicians to do whatever they want them to do. So 20 years ago, that would have been a very funny joke, or maybe even 30 years ago. But it's very much how it is now. 50, race pandering, sure. Cultural specific, yeah, I will say that the London is also a bit of location comedy there. Mastodon joke, yes.
Bro.
DJ Kimmicks, yep.
So funny. Like, my Saudi friends do the fucking dumbest shit. They will.
Flagrant live. Oh, is he going to do a live podcast after this with the Flagrant boys? That would be fucking sick. Can you imagine those boys riffing on stage? God damn.
Go to London to hook up with girls who are from Saudi Arabia. You're just wasting money on flights, fellas. You don't need to go all the way to London. You can stay right here and buy a Land Rover Defender, look for a Chinese car on the road, and just follow it until a stop sign. And then ask her for a Snapchat. And if she says no, just follow it until a stop sign. And ask her for a Snapchat. And if she says no, just follow it till a stop sign until she calls the police. That's when you stop. That's when you stop. That's flirting.
Got him.
I was just joking about following the girls. I know that's not something you do here because...
You know what? I'm going to give you 74 women can't drive on that one. I don't think he said it specifically, but the woman was in a car. And we all know if there's a woman in a car, she's not driving good.
There's traffic. I've never seen so much traffic. Do you regret letting the
WW Minced. Thanks for following us on Twitch.
women drive? It's just more people on the road. It's 100% more people and 100% more accidents. I hate to say it.
There it is. Women can't drive.
Feeling good. I used that shatoff or whatever that thing is called. I got my shatoff on. I was shatoffing it. I didn't get it at first. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it. I thought it was drinking water. I had no clue what that was for 2 days. And my boy told me, and I'm like, what the fuck do you need this shit? Like, I just use toilet paper. Who gives a fuck? And then I had that garlic sauce from Mama Noura.
Big laugh.
I used that shatoff like you never seen before. It was a wet t-shirt contest in that bathroom.
That is poo. That implies poo. The garlic sauce, I suppose, is blasting out the other end. I gotta turn it down slightly because my frickin' that hurts my ears. Something's going on. Maybe I'll talk right into the microphone like a psycho. That's poop right there, though. That's a public bathrooms actually as well. Poo. Comedy, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying the Lebanese are gay. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna say it. But even the food hurts your asshole. What is it?
That's funny. That's funny, guys. That's funny.
All the Lebanese dudes in here right now, he's like, brother, that's the best part.
What a wide shot of the kingdom. And that's gay. Yes, the Lebanese aren't gay. Oh, man, that's a very specific cultural stereotype right there. Getting deep into it here. What was that sound? Was that him laughing? Was he completely out of breath? We got to hear that again. That was crazy. It sounds like Maggie Simpson. It is some sound comedy for sure.
Honestly, I am surprised by how much shit you guys got here that we got back home. It's very similar in that regard. Like, you got a haunted house. Do you guys know that? Have you guys been to the haunted house? Zila House? It's fucking terrifying. I went in there and it's just women reading. Bismillah! No!
Hey. You made fun of them there.
I'm joking, guys. Women can't read. No.
I think women are annoying on that one.
I'm bummed I'm gonna miss the camel beauty pageant. The camel beauty pageant is like unbelievable. I watched it online, so I know it, and I was hoping that it would time up. It doesn't time up. Like, people want to win bad. They cheat. Do you know they cheat? They put Botox in the camel. They put fake eyelashes in the camel. One guy entered a woman from Pakistan. I didn't even know you could do that.
Wow. Let's I don't think we have is ugly. That's more of a Gutfeld bingo, but that making fun of women from Pakistan. I mean, it's a very smart thing to do when you go to a region to make fun of the other regions around them, plus the region itself. This is classic. This is exactly what comedians do. They go to an area and they exploit the regional tensions. It's right out of the playbook of, the colonial empires of Europe as well. You get in there, you start roasting all the other racial groups in the area until they start fighting, and then you take all the chicken strips for yourself.
She doesn't want to be camel, she wants to be pilot. She just wants to be pilot. That's to India.
55 and 56, yeah, I'll give you that.
I want to be pilot, not camel, pilot. She came in third.
Oh, hello.
Ordinance, thank you for following. Also, I did not know that Pakistani women wanted to be pilots. I didn't know that was a stereotype. This is why this is all great to watch comedy too. You learn these new stereotypes.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's not a white
So you guys
women.
got some security guards here. It's a good idea. Safest place in the planet. Got security guards just sitting around getting paid to do nothing. Thought you only did that for Neymar.
Soccer joke.
Look at those cheeks.
I like that turkey guy. I like turkey. He puts his mind to something, it's happening. He's like, I'm gonna get WWE, it's happening. I'm gonna get UFC, it's happening. I'm gonna get boxing, it's happening. Okay? It's powerful.
Turkey guy.
He can literally make the impossible happen. Last Saudi that could do that was Bin Laden, so we just gotta make sure, Turkey, please, stick to sports. Stick to sports, Turkey, please.
Got him. Bin Laden he's an old friend of these guys.
Yes!
A little bit of crowd work now. Foot on the amp. Time to ask what they do for a living. I know I'm probably going to tell you what they do for a living is they are rich. Saudi sports acquisition got Turkey. Okay, so this must be a Saudi official of some kind who acquires sports through enormous bribes. So hats off to him.
I don't even know what he said. What the fuck I need subtitles for this guy. Where you from, buddy? I knew he's from Kuwait. That's what Saudis do, right? Sometimes someone's acting a little retarded, they're like, oh, he's just from Kuwait. Don't bother him, please. Please, it's not his fault. He's from Kuwait. Please. Oh, he's really retarded? Oman. Send him back to Oman. Send him back to Oman, please. I don't want to worry, brother, please.
God, great accent, but also, I mean, I'll just say great observation there. Because he's, again, you do the same trick anywhere with location comedy like this, right? It works in the States too. You go to New York, you make fun of people from Staten Island, make fun of people from New Jersey, and everyone goes, oh, you give me a break. You're right. He's a fucking guy from out of town. And when you're in New Jersey, you make fun of the New York. It's just, again, you got to exploit the regional tension if you're going to extract the chicken strips.
No, where you from Saudi, bro? What part? Oh, you're from Riyadh? I don't believe you. I think you're from Jeddah, bro. You feel...
He's just
seems
saying,
a little tashbahar, you know what I mean?
Just saying names.
There's one more person on Flagrant, by the way. Okay? His name is Alex Media.
See, this is the thing. When you go to a place and you mention half a dozen things about that place, a phrase in their language, a regional tension, they will shit themselves laughing because they can't believe you fucking know that. It's a quick smartphone summary. But the fact that you know anything about them, it blows their mind, and they feel so blessed.
Okay. Alex is here. Alex does not, yes, the black guy. Thank you very much for noticing that. You have eyeballs. We call him Al. I think you call him Khal.
Great accent joke.
Guys, I'm cooking here, all right? Al does not do stand-up, but he is part of Flagrant, and this is Flagrant Live, so we forced him to do a joke. So he's going to do one joke. Are you guys cool with that?
Oh, shit.
Okay, I need to bring out all the guys then. Let me bring out all the guys. Give it up for the whole Flagrant crew. Akash Singh, Mark Gagnon, and Alex Media.
Man. Oh. the flagrant boys.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Get up on stage.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Okay?
You're welcome to tug on it.
Guys, be polite. It's his first time doing it, and he's doing stand-up.
Blacklight District says, Myles, do you like jokes? I do like them. You know, I love them. But joke explaining is my job, so I take it very seriously. You know, and I think that when there's something you love, when you do something that you love for work, you start to hate that thing a little bit. You know, that's just the nature of when you do something for work. I definitely liked jokes more before I did it for work. Now that I explain jokes for work, you know, I'm passionate about it. It gets me the chicken strips, but it definitely when I'm not explaining jokes, I am not explaining jokes. I'll tell you that. I tell you that much.
You can't buy him. Just need to make sure everyone knows this is not a bidding. I saw some people in the back throwing out numbers. 300, 400, 500. No. You cannot do that. Okay, Alex, take no. People in the back bidding. Everyone knows. It's his first time doing it, and he's doing stand-up. You can't buy him. Just need to make sure everyone knows this is not a bidding. I saw some people in the back throwing out numbers. 300, 400, 500. No. You cannot do that. Okay, Alex.
No, black people were famously slaves. Hey, work to spec. Thank you for the $2. Thanks for the chicken strip money.
Take it away.
But how much though?
This is the real Dubai chocolate. Okay, go.
All right.
Dubai chocolate.
So, I'm blanking completely. This is awesome.
Dude, guys, listen. Just we need a little support. Al dressed. He dressed as a Lebanese train conductor. So I need you to give him a little support. You remember that
a Lebanese train conductor. Now that's a very specific pull. A little too specific for the crowd there. They're a little confused by that
topic?
Yeah.
Okay, now we got it.
So, I do love being out here because the fits go hard. Like, I love that fit. I love that fit right here. It's really the only place that I can be surrounded by a bunch of dudes in white sheets and not be afraid for my life.
All right, so that's a joke about the formal dress in Saudi Arabia and the formal dress of Mississippi. And the contrast between the two, and how this black gentleman doesn't have to be worried in Saudi Arabia because, you know, people wearing those traditional clothes, often they're a pure holy war. Nothing to do with race. It's all belief based. But when they wear the white sheets traditionally in Mississippi, that means that they are going to attack black people unless they're good at football. Number 70, white people stereotype. Yes.
Saudi, man, thank y'all so much. I mean this sincerely. Thank you. I mean this sincerely. There's been a lot of talk about this festival and doing this festival. I will always come perform for my fans wherever they live in the world. People do not decide where they're born. Thank you for the part that you played in allowing me to live my dreams. You watched the video, you shared a clip, you did anything. It is a great honor to perform for anybody who has helped me live my dreams. So thank you guys very much. As long as you guys do this, we will be back. God bless.
Shukran, thank you so much.
There it is. And he'll be back next month, baby, because he knows there's a lot of chicken strip money there, and chicken strips make the world go around. Excellent stuff. All right, perfect. So my hotkeys are no longer working. Oh. My keyboard is out of batteries. Let's get that fixed. And now, I don't mean to brag. Well, I do mean to brag. But here in Austin, Texas, we actually have another year of free security updates for Windows 10. So, sorry, rest of America. But it's Austin and the EU getting them free security updates. So I'm staying away from Copilot for even longer, baby. My only Copilot is Brian, and he is way better than the Microsoft Copilot. There we go. Okay, we're back, baby. What do we got for we got lots of bingo checked off and no bingo winners. This is crazy to me. Ooh. So next clip we've got is from Kill Tony. I'm a little nervous because Kill Tony really fucked us last time. They're the ones that took us down. But this isn't Kill Tony. This is David Lucas. So this might be proprietary David Lucas stuff. I don't know.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Thank you, Niall Nabber, with a well-timed "You're welcome to tug on it." Famous clip from Tucker Carlson to Kill Tony. Okay, so this is a battle of titans. David Lucas versus Jimmy Carr. Two of the most well-known roast masters alive, along with Jeff Ross. So let's see them fucking roast each other, and I'll explain the roast jokes for you guys if I can understand them.
Carr looked like
Kirk to Spec says David Lucas is an all-time low-class human being. You know, say what you will about the man. At least he's funny.
the ghost of Tony Hinchcliffe.
You look like the ghost of Tony Hinchcliffe. So that's a joke about, that's a white people stereotype. White people, as you can see from my skin, we often look haunted. Let's see what the comeback is. Big laugh from David Lucas there.
Yeah, that's you 2 weeks decomposed. That motherfucker look like Lil Hobo. I'm trying to see who got the remote to this face. I'm just. This motherfucker look like Elder Matt Rife.
Big reaction from Tony there. He's quite red. He's having a good time tonight. Here's Andrew Santino, who was also at the Riyadh Festival with all the big successful guys. Let's see. So his appearance has been insulted quite a few. Now, Jimmy Carr actually has had some pretty extensive plastic surgery in an attempt to become unroastable, but David Lucas roasts him right through all that surgery. Still makes fun of him. Very funny.
Hey, go ahead, Jimmy. Your goosebumps looking.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, do you need tea and crumpets?
You need tea and crumpets? That's a joke about being from the fucking UK. Let me tell you, that's funny. People in England are full to the goddamn gills tea and crumpets all day long. That's why they left the European Union. The EU was like, hey, you guys got to can it with those crumpets and tea. You should limit yourself to, 5 kilograms a day. We can't keep giving you. And, England was like, you know what? How about you shut your fucking mouth and we eat as much tea and crumpets as we like? That's what they said, except in a formal way.
I'm not sure there's anything I could say right now that wouldn't get me cancelled.
Jimmy said, I'm not one of those kind of black people.
I'm not one of those black people.
I'm the good kind, where you can still Say, yeah, you can say it.
I can't say that. Yes. You're right.
I'm not, fuck it, I'll take it. Fucking funny.
Thank you, buddy. You look like you.
Does he have no response? Does he have no roast back? He just says you're funny? Jimmy, that's not. Look at this guy. Look at this Brexit geezer. He is not impressed. Oi, Jimmy, came all the way from England to watch you roast this guy, and you're just gonna say, "Oh, you're funny." Come on, give it to him. Hit him right in the gob.
Read Dr. Seuss to niggas in prison.
What the fuck?
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Great accent. I mean, say what you will about the man. He's just undeniably talented. 39, by the way. Yeah, you're right.
David Lucas.
I got mine.
I don't know what that nigga look like, bro. That nigga look like he hosts American Idol in Ireland, nigga.
He looked like he hosts American Idol in Ireland. So the joke there is that it would, of course, the name would not be American Idol. It would be Ireland Idol. And everyone there would have to play a hornpipe or a reel or a jig. And they'd have to play the whole night by the peat fire.
I think he did. I think he actually did. Jimmy hosts like everything on the other side of the planet.
On the other side of the fucking planet. He does. Jimmy Carr hosts, I think, 15 panel shows in England.
Yeah, he hosts like every show in England. You put on a TV in England, it's just what show is Jimmy Carr hosting?
That nigga need a bag of blood.
David Lucas, he just keeps going and going, making fun of how pale he is. Let's get another one in.
That motherfucker pale as hell, bro. You need some of that. You need some of that color from Tony, bitch. Your ass.
Jimmy Carr's just sitting there, just thinking to himself, "Say what you will, this is funny."
You're a remarkably confident man for a guy that shape.
Nice. Hits him with the fat joke. Boom. 23. We got it. We know that was coming.
What are you working on? Type 3 diabetes?
There we go.
There we go. Here we go. He's got him fired up now. Here we go. Jimmy Carr's coming back.
There we go. I couldn't wait for your tight mouth ass to say something.
Tight mouth.
Every time.
Tight mouth ass. Tight ass. Was he trying to think? Was he trying to say tight ass mouth? Because when he says tight mouth ass, that implies a very serious medical condition of the anus.
Nigga talk. I want to shoot a water gun in his mouth.
Man, David Lucas is full of vape, and he's giggling. I think his vape is full of, what's the stuff the dentists use? Nitrous oxide. Novocaine. I'll give you a stool technique. Amy's twitching. Is just begging for it.
What are you working on? Type 3 diabetes? What do you mean? Not the smoke detector.
By the way, he did it 3 times before. You never heard it. It's right.
What is happening?
By the way, he...
Not the disease. What do you mean? Not the smoke detector.
By the way, he did it 3 times before. You never heard it. It's red band. Hilarious.
I'm a little black. I'm becoming white a little bit, bro. Once you see me dressing like fucking Timu Pee Wee Herman, nigga.
Oh my god.
Temu, Pee Wee Herman. Okay, so the classic roast format, Wish.com, Temu. I don't think they usually use Shein as a classic one. You say, hey, you look like Temu, whatever. People might say, hey, Myles looks like Wish.com, Anthony Jeselnik. I get that all the time. It's very funny, very hurtful, and also a very easy formula to follow there.
Whoa. We got to shut this down now.
eBay David Spade. Yes, thank you.
You're criticizing what someone's wearing.
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about, Goodwill?
What the fuck are you talking about, Goodwill? Are you making fun of his clothes? David Lucas is wearing not as fancy of clothes as Jimmy Carter. Two titans of roasting, just going back and forth here.
Jimmy, I'm sorry you dressed like you about to go fight a parking ticket, nigga. Your ass.
David Lucas.
I heard I was parked illegally, but I want to see the Queen.
David is out of control right now.
Yeah, he's had too much vape.
David wore his comfy pants for this.
This nigga's so confused because they don't got niggas like that over there.
Lunch with the Queen. I'm driven. I don't park.
Oh yeah, I forgot you.
Please.
I'm trying to be like
Don't
you,
insult
bro.
me. Talk me through the hair.
Yes, humble brag. Car is driven. He would not drive. Does not have to park. He's reached a level in his career where he is transported to and from places. Blacklight District says, so wait, are these guys all amateur comedians? No, these are the... Jimmy Carter's one of the highest paid comics in the world. And he's here in Austin next to some podcast guys and David Lucas, proven that he's still got what it takes.
Through what's going on there. It's a lot.
So in Black America, these are called dreadlocks.
Those are
in black. Okay, it's interesting to know. Black people stereotype right there. In black, in white America, what does white America call that hairstyle? Always interesting to know why. What? Because I always thought those were called dreadlocks as well.
You got on that Queen Diana wig.
Queen Diana.
What's that bitch name?
Master of English history.
What was that bitch name? I don't remember now.
What the hell
I'm
name?
trying to remember what that bitch name was.
The one who died in the car crash. Oh, Princess Diana. That's her name. Princess.
Oh, here we go. Some Diana jokes. This is hard for. This is really, if you make Diana jokes, any British person will physically attack you. So this is some scary territory here for old Jimmy.
Diana. I said Queen. You probably got confused because all them bitches looking like because y'all inbred.
It looks like you're the one that's been in a lot of bread, David. Going ham tonight, finishing the other.
Tony with a classic David's fat joke. So that David is fat and Tony's gay. That has sustained this show and taken it to the stadium performance level.
Other half of Mason Bird's rotisserie chicken.
That's crazy. I had to follow the white version of me, nigga. That shit was crazy. I like, me and this nigga can swap clothes and be the same person.
Yeah, we did. We went from bird to pig real quick. Amazing.
You look like Steve Urkel in whiteface.
All right. What is going on? Were you molested by a British man before this? What happened to you?
No, Jimmy Carter's my homie, bro.
Not yet.
If they give me that Netflix deal, nigga, I bend over like Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Tony's gay. David's fat. This is still the jokes here.
You ain't bending over for shit. This is a guy that ties his shoes fucking sitting up with his leg propped up over his other leg.
The Illuminati didn't have to convince you to fuck you. You was like, yes.
I don't even know what you just said.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, neither do I. That's Myles can't explain that one. Not even Tony could explain that one. Tony's been explaining his jokes his whole life. Netflix app or service. Yes. Imagines being gay. Yes.
Amazing. David, you are on fire right now. Absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Thank you, Tony, for acknowledging.
Bingo!
That David is incredible, and he's on fire. Amy's twitching. Congratulations. Wow. Excellent win. You were being observed by those without bingo cards as well, so a lot of pressure. Pulls the win out. Congratulations. Let's get you your bingo. I'm going to start another one right quick. All right, you guys got 2 minutes to grab your bingo card. Amy's twitching. Okay, Amy's twitching already has the bingo.
Greetings!
Oh, yeah, baby. Excellent choice, Amy's twitching. This is going to need some explaining for sure. I will keep that in the tab. Safe for later. Let's finish out this roast, guys.
How's life going? You good?
Man, you know, life been amazing, bro. I was on the road with you this weekend, bro. We murdered sold out shows.
Yep.
In fucking Raleigh and Fort Lauderdale, bro. Tony about to shoot his new hour. That shit is fantastic. I can't wait for y'all to see it.
New Tony Hinchcliffe hour coming out, guys. Holy shit. And you know what we just had too? Brian Callen just released a brand new hour-long special. Was it yesterday? I was thinking about doing it on the stream, but we need to give it the full Jokes Explainer experience. Probably going to be a 90-minute episode. You guys can put it on before bed. Go to sleep.
Yep.
It's been really amazing, dog, and I love it so much.
Absolutely.
And also, Andrew Santino had an amazing special on Hulu, bro.
That's right. It's out right now. White Noise.
Wow, new Andrew Santino. We are just spoiled. We are spoiled this year.
Love you. I just go fuck myself, shall I? I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
This nigga he got a new tin can of cookies coming out.
Wow, David Lucas absolutely killing with David Lucas, which is why we do what we do. Matt Hildart, 12, thanks for following us on Twitch. Thank you for joining us on the stream. We have 14 players for bingo. Anyone else want in before I start this bitch up? The rewards are great, and the winners are few. I'm going to start it up right now. Skull Meats.
Oh, hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on Twitch. It's always a good idea to join our Twitch channel just in case YouTube gets taken down. We are always playing a dangerous game here. Okay, let me explain the tin can cookies joke. I'm going to start bingo. Now, so England is famous for tins of cookies. If you've ever been to a grandma's house, your grandma, someone else's grandma, England produces little tins of cookies, and they would send them, traditionally overseas to the colonies to remind people of British people of their homeland, and they'd smell these little cookies. And it would give them the strength to continue to extract chicken strips from the native population. So it's a classic British stereotype, along with Thomas the Tank Engine, the Beatles, Brexit, and of course, stifling your emotions to a point where doctors can actually spot the guilt on your brain with an MRI.
He's on fire tonight. I don't know what to do. Right. Sometimes you just gotta let him come. Let him cook, let him eat. David Lucas.
Hell yeah, catch me on tour, man. You know what I'm saying? DavidLucasComedy.com. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, David Lucas. The regulars tonight showing how different it is.
The regulars tonight showing what they're fucking made of. Jesus fucking Christ is fat, definitely. Of course, David Lucas is thinking about cookies because he's a fat guy. Very funny stuff. And yeah, great acknowledgement from Tony there that these guys are just fucking murderers and they're different. You know, people who go on Kill Tony, the whole premise of the show is that they take their hand out, they pick names out of a bucket, random comedians. They might be good, they might be bad. Usually they're bad, but when you see the regulars like David Lucas and you see how fast he was to laugh at his own joke, you're like, damn, one of the best comedians working today for sure.
Put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Nicholas DeSanto!
Successful Egg super chatted 5 buccarinos. Please review Cal's new special. You're a beast of an explainer. Successful Egg. It is in the schedule. I was thinking about doing it on the stream, but we've decided Brian Callen's whole new special needs the full Jokes Explained treatment. Full video, edits, intro, outro, the whole thing for you all to enjoy. I don't want to waste it on stream. I hate to say it's a waste, but I think it needs to be enjoyed. So thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. Much success to you, my egg. You react to the day in a life of a Brexit geezer. Alan Evers says, we get it, Miles. We are waste folk. No, not waste folk. You're not the waste. The live streaming format is I can't be edited. I'm tripping over myself, and I'm making all sorts of. I'm not like David Lucas. I can't just fucking off the top of the dome be that funny. I have to improvise in a special green room area.
Thanks very much. Good to be back. Sellout crowd, huh? Whenever we have a sellout.
Speaking of Brexit geezers, look at this audience.
Crowd, I'd like to think that I had something to do with it as well. But then just before the show, this guy comes up to me and says, "Oh, you're on tonight as well? What a pleasant surprise." And I thought, what a pleasant passive-aggressive compliment.
Accent, yep.
Right. You're right.
Yeah. I
don't have time for audience interaction. But for the sake of YouTube algorithm, when you monetize a video, it's always good not to have very controversial stuff very early on. You see what I mean? So, you guys all right? Yeah, you see, it's like those TV movie warnings. When it says, this movie contains...
Cam Newton. Dad.
Cam Newton.
Not his dad. Good game.
Good pick.
Cam Newton.
Mwah. Thank you, Satella Disco, for the re-sub on the Twitch channel. Sorry I'm late for class. Hey, you know what? Just take your seat. I forgive you. You've got all your assignments in on time. Class attendance is only 10% of the grade.
Scenes of gory, blood-dripping, harrowing murder and mind-numbing, spine-chilling sexual violence right from the start. Is that really important? Whether or not it's right from the start? Like I'm sitting with my in-laws and my little kids. Thank God you said right from the start, because if it wasn't right from the start, as long as you eased me into it, what's the difference? Now they are putting trigger warning for James Bond. Trigger warning for James... What's that like? This movie contains scenes of extrajudicial killing of the enemies of Her Majesty. reckless driving, and a handsome, dapper, suave spy with a good government job and a diplomatic passport who, for some reason, never sleeps with fat chicks. Yeah.
Look at the pint right there on the stage. Hey, you see that? Just a big pint on the stage. Comedy unleashed. Fucking yes, man. Women are annoying.
I get that. That can be triggering. President Trump is a...
Should I? Bro, thanks for joining us on Twitch. Should I mono? I can mono this for the boys. You want me to mono this for Brian? I could definitely do that for you guys. Let's give you some mono. There you go, everybody. I will suffer the stereo sound because I love you.
In trouble. Just last night in Sharm el-Sheikh, he called the Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, beautiful. Can you imagine that?
Did you guys see that video? Did you guys see that video? This is incredible. This is, you know what? I actually have to go to this. Because this is absolutely remarkable. This is some top tier stand-up comedy from America's highest ranking comedian. See if I can find it here. Here we go.
We have
This is funny stuff. I mean, you just gotta laugh. This guy's a pro.
We have Hungary. Oh, Victor. Where is Victor? Victor. We love Victor.
For sure.
Victor, I call him. You know, I put the little accent on it. You are fantastic, all right? I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I'm the only one that matters. You are fantastic.
Yeah, see, a little bit of crowd work, a little bit of Victor, hey? He makes fun of the Hungarian accent. Very funny. That's a white people stereotype right there. And yeah, we're getting a little bit of audience political rant for sure. Look at he does the little bit of body comedy. The grab there. Hey.
And Cyprus.
Thumbs up, bitch.
Egypt. The European Union.
Twerk to spec, I gotta leave. This wore me out. Hey, twerk to spec, totally get it. You know, just hey, if anyone else has class notes to send to twerk to spec, just send them over.
It's a lot of countries. France, thank you very much, Emmanuel. I would imagine Emmanuel standing someplace behind me. Where is he? I can't believe it. You're taking a low-key approach today.
Big laugh.
He's my friend. And I also want to give our...
He's my friend. That's what I say. Sometimes at comedy shows, Brian will be in the audience, and he'll laugh a big laugh, and I'll just say, he's my friend.
Sincere thanks to President Erdogan of Turkey. He's always there when I need him. He's such a tough guy. He is tough as you can be. Iraq, we have Iraq. With lots of oil. They have so much oil, they don't know what to do with it. That's a big problem when you have so much, you have no idea what to do with it.
I mean, so true. That's an Arab stereotype, having so much oil, you don't know what to do with it. Classic.
So thank you very much thank you very much. Italy, we have a young woman who's...
Looks good.
I'm not allowed to say it because usually it's the end of your political career if you say it. She's a beautiful young woman. Now, if you use the word beautiful in the United States about a woman, that's the end of your political career, but I'll take my chances.
Yeah.
Where is she? There she is. You don't mind being called beautiful, right? Because you are. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate it. UAE, which is great.
That is how you pronounce the UAE. Is UAE. UAE.
United Kingdom. Where's United Kingdom? Where's our friend?
Definitely.
Come here. Is everything going good?
Very good.
That's very nice that you're here. These people all came and
And there's a very frightened Keir Starmer. Says he doesn't have his tin of cookies. he's quite scared. He's quite an overwhelmed man. He sort of became the prime minister, just sort of by an accident.
20-minute notice, and I think it's fantastic. And we have so many others.
Great stuff. I mean, that's the stand-up clip that this guy's talking about, Nicholas DeSanto. So just a little bit of context there.
That's a problem now. President Trump, in front of 34 other world leaders. So this is an accomplished, successful prime minister of one of the 7 industrialized nations of the world, Giorgia Meloni, and Trump turns around and on live camera in front of 34 other world leaders calls her a young, beautiful woman. And he doesn't realize how offensive this is to ugly women.
Yeah, see, that's a jealousy thing, right? That's why women who are hot, they want to be told that, especially by older men. And but women who are ugly are simply jealous. I mean, it's pretty basic, guys.
The act hasn't started yet. So Trump was so disappointed for missing out on the Nobel Peace Prize despite all his efforts. Yeah. Why does he care so much? The Nobel Peace Prize is embarrassing. They gave it to that terrorist. Remember Nelson Mandela?
Yeah.
Some of you are old enough to remember. He was a terrorist. You want to share the podium with that guy?
Nelson Mandela was a terrorist. That is a bit of remember comedy. Totally forgot.
I'm trying to read the room. Do you guys like Latin? Romans said, nomen est omen. Your name is your destiny. Nomen est omen.
Nice. But Latin for you guys. Very smart guy. Very smart comedian.
And there was this attack on a Manchester synagogue, and the police said the terrorist's name was Jihad Ashami. Nomen est omen. I don't know.
Brian, if you want to throw that link in the chat, I will watch it on the stream.
If you guys are buffs of Arabic.
The joke here is that the gentleman who attacked was it a synagogue? His name was Jihad. Setup was that the Romans used to say, "Your name is your destiny," and this guy's name was Jihad. So obviously he's gonna do a jihad.
Just what?
And a jihad is when you do a holy war.
But jihad means jihad in Arabic.
Like I said.
And Ashami means I can't believe they are giving me a British passport. I studied Arabic, so you don't have to. Jihad Ashami. Manchester police also arrested a pickpocket. His name was declared as Jippo al-Gypsy.
Huge laugh from the lady. So this is called a little tag on the end, right? So he already got the main joke. He already got the joke. Guy's name was Jihad, and he attacked. synagogue. Very funny. But now he's tagging it. He's like, what if someone was named, what did they say, Jippo Al Gypsy? And their pickpockets is a classic thing in Europe. Gypsies are famous for pickpocketing. So everyone laughs when they recognize that. Big laugh from that one lady. Brown people stereotype. Yeah, gypsies are kind of brown. I always thought, I actually had to look into it because I thought gypsy was a lifestyle. I didn't know it was a race of people. Apparently, it is a race of people. I just thought it was a violin. If you had a violin in a caravan, that was it. But no, apparently, there's a whole. They came from a region in the world. So the more you know. Oh, Trump impression. Yes. Oh my God.
They also arrested a public nuisance on a train. Her name was declared as Latifa. I shout into my phone.
Latifa, I shout into my phone. Bam. Bam. True, but not as big of a laugh. Pretty big laugh. Because it's got to have that sort of racial hatred element to it.
Nomen est omen. Some of these are just jokes, okay? British police never arrest any pickpockets.
Yeah, crime is out of control. The fucking way. It's just tins of cookies, Jimmy Carr shows, and fucking rampant street violence. And you see the Prime Minister, how frightened he is of everything. That's your problem.
Do you guys like topical comedy?
Skims the news. We already checked this off.
Tonight
Audience
would have
polling,
been
though.
Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday.
Whoa.
And as we speak, President Trump in the White House is awarding him posthumously with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Right now. It doesn't get more topical than that.
Big round of applause for the Charlie Kirk Presidential Medal of Freedom. 2356, congratulations on your bingo win.
Bingo!
Gina, whoa, double bingo.
You're welcome to tug on it.
We got a double bingo here. What a situation. Gina Potts at 2356. Okay, we got 2356 all ready with the link. Bam, a Reddit. Interesting. And what else we got here? Gina Potts is also entitled to a link. Whenever you're ready. I think we're going to do one more. Okay, perfect. Oh, an Instagram one. Oh my God. Okay. I don't understand how Instagram. Oh, wow. It might be full volume. Thank God it is muted so far, but it's auto playing in the background. I don't know how to stop it. Okay, there we go. I stopped it. I just want to make sure it goes from the beginning. There's a lot of videos. Gina Potts. This is quite the link. I will do my best to navigate that disaster. King Shaman just cheered 40 bits. Thank you. Double motherfucking bingo. Exactly. Thank you, King Shaman. Let's get I'm going to throw another bingo card out there nice and quick. Let's see the time here. Perfect. Done. Fast. A fast bingo out here. One more bingo, and then I'm going to watch you guys' videos. And then we go to the Patreon stream. Patreon stream is after this stream. The chill hangout. In fact, I have to make a fucking Patreon stream link. It is not even deployed in the Patreon yet. I got very confused. I got dazzled by the lights. God, I'm bad at this. Thank you all for hanging around. Hey, how many of you guys were pickpocketed by gypsies during this stream? Let me know. Launch the link. Jackie Spaceman says Patreon stream. Dang, you can watch it. The Patreon stream, I should reiterate, is actually it's free for everybody. You just have to be at minimum, I believe, a free member of the Patreon. You don't have to pay anything, but it's just hosted on the Patreon, so anyone can come and hang out, ask questions. We go through a one of our sketches and explain why it's funny or why we think it is funny. One of those past sketches that we did, 20, 30 years ago, back when we started the channel. So you can watch it anytime you like. I think you can watch all the past Patreon streams as well. They're all on there. They're just unlisted YouTube videos, but you can access them through the Patreon. Very casual. It's a casual, chill hang. There are some squatting in my living room where my wallet is, so it's quite possible. There's gypsies in your living room. Look, bovine. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Are any of them named Jippy McGypsy? Because they probably will be. I tried to find it on the Patreon, but only saw a YouTube vid. Is there a different spot where it's live? Straight up slurs, yo. Are those slurs? Again, I live in Austin. I don't know about the gypsy slurs. I should learn them all and then not say them on the stream and just say them in private with all my Brexit friends. It is a slur. Thank you, DJ Chemix. DJ Chemix, I think, lives in the UK, so you be the authority on UK slurs. Perfect. But you know what? There's no gypsies here in Austin. So it's fine. I think that's the rule. What do we have in Austin? Who are the pickpockets in Austin? Probably the millions of homeless people that were imported here from Gavin Newsom's state against the will of the Austin people. Let's do a different comedian for this. God, we can't fucking leave the UK. What am I doing on the stream today? We gotta get to these links soon after this. Bingo starts now. Gordo says, "Oh, this guy. Don't you mean exclamation mark? Oh, this guy."
Thank you all.
Oh, they're all labeled. Perfect. We're going to have traffic, motorway. So motorway, that's the English term for highway. Because it's full of motors, right? It's a street full of motors. Where in America, we say highway because it's a place where you can safely drive when you're high because there's not that many turns. The death lane. I think that's the British term for the fast lane. So in England, it's called the death lane because British cars don't go very fast. They're famously bad cars. But the Americans go on the fast. They call it the fast lane because American cars are super fast and awesome. Don't know what the loft is. The man draw, don't know what that is. We're going to find out. And Allen key. Oh, finally someone's pointed out how funny that is. I've always thought, wow. Allen keys, probably invented by a guy named Allen. Let's go, guys.
For coming and making it here, especially on a Friday, because I know that Friday is the most difficult day for travel. Any journey that has to be undertaken on a Friday fills everyone with huge tension. It's a Friday. How long will it take to get there? 2 hours. When are you going? Friday? No, change that. You're traveling.
Look at the theater. This is Michael McIntyre. I think he's third in line to the throne of England. He is Jimmy Carr level successful. Just a massive, massive success. And a lot of his humor stems from the rhythm of his voice, right? A lot of the time, he doesn't say an explicit joke. He just implies that what he's just said is very funny. And the stadium explodes.
They got a Friday? way! It's the same people traveling around on a Friday, but for some reason, everyone gets very tense. What are there, Friday people who just wait all week for Friday and then come out and sit and block you in traffic?
Body comedy.
Traffic's a nightmare on a Friday. A nightmare. This is how people describe traffic. Has anybody ever had this nightmare? For example, people waking up, sweating, screaming in the night. Ah! What is it, darling? You all right? No, not all right at all. What was it? Traffic. Chock-a-block. Traffic is a nightmare, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in it. But when you're not in it, and you can see it, it's rather entertaining, isn't it? When you're on the motorway and you have no traffic on your side, you're weaving in and out of lanes. I'm loving my side, and then people aren't moving on the other side. You'd like to think that maybe you feel sorry for them, but you don't. It's almost like, darling, wake up! These people are fucked.
Wow.
What have I missed? Nobody's moved for about 5 miles now. Something must have happened. Something terrible must have happened. Look, it's going all the way down there. It's the worst I've ever seen. Something must have happened. Did you see anything happen? I haven't seen anything happen, but something must have happened. You actually...
So, you must have noticed at this. I mean, there's obviously a wide spectrum of comedians, but, you know, the Sebastian Maniscalcos, the Fluffies, the Michael McIntyres, you know, they're not saying much, but it's how they say it that makes the crowd go nuts, right? Like, he's just describing seeing other people stuck in traffic and getting joy from it. What's the setup and the punchline? I couldn't tell you. But he's doing an impression of the scene happening, and therefore people are just losing it. Great observation. I'll give him that one. Great observation that there is traffic on the road a lot these days. Someone throw the number of that one in there. I can't find it.
I hope it lasts your entire journey. And then finally, regrettably, you reach the end of the traffic and you see people joining at the back and I look at them. They have no idea. Even for Myles, you see people driving at like 80 miles an hour. Enjoy that while it lasts. It won't last. I hope you packed an overnight bag. And then you're in traffic. There's nothing worse when you're in traffic. When you're in traffic on the motorway and you sit there in traffic because you might be there forever. You have no idea. You have like 80 miles to go. We're not moving. And there will always come a time when man will get out of the car. This is the cut-off point. When man goes, I'm going to take a look, and he will get out of the car on the motorway. In the history of getting out of the car, no man has ever seen anything. You just get back into the car, slam the door. Do you see anything? No.
Got it.
And then you're free. You want to drive freely on the motorway. Sometimes there are police cars on the motorway, and they go 70, and you realize, this, I'm fucked, I have to go 70 now. And everyone is going 70 next to the police car. And you come to the conclusion you will do 71, and you slowly... Police cars there. There's nothing more exciting than when you overtake at 71. Don't look, you act quite nonchalant. Here we are. Can he see me? He can't see me. Go! You know what winds me up? Farm traffic. Tractors should not be on the road, okay? They are designed for fields. Look at them with their huge, big wheels, and they bounce around in the country on the roads going 5 miles an hour.
I mean, look at the craftsmanship, right? Instead of just saying tractor, he doesn't just say tractor. He gets on that tractor on stage and bounces around for us. This guy is going 110%. Therefore, you just gotta laugh.
Right in your face, normally adjacent to...
What do I think of that pink shirt? Number 25.
To a field. You have the wheels to drive on the field. Go in there, let me get on with my life. When you're ploughing, I don't drive in front of you at half a mile an hour. There's nothing more you have to sit behind the tractor and wait to go into the other lane, the death lane, all right? Where there are cars coming in the opposite direction. Nobody ever wants to be driving into oncoming traffic. And you just sit there with the tractor.
He's breathlessly describing a situation that is very common. You know, not necessarily funny, but relatable.
Bouncing around, he's loving it. You can see he's bouncing around. Go on, make your move. Go on, make your... This thing actually does 70 miles an hour. Just fuck him with you urban bastard. And you wait for the straight. You don't mess around with the bends or the hills. Wait for the straight, and then you have a little...
You hear that accent? That was a... So England is full of many different kinds of accents. So we said, urban bastard. He's doing like a bit of a... He's more of a more northern accent person who lives a bit higher up in England. So they have it's very regional in England, because for a long time, if you read English history, they stayed in the same town, because if they left the town, they'd be slaughtered. So they just stayed in their little regions, and they developed very regional accents. So that was a great internal accent comedy. Some people can't hear the difference.
Look, and then you edge back in because you realize death is coming. I could have died.
West Country
but
accent.
The pressure builds. You know you have to do it because other people will start queuing behind you. Traffic will form. And you can see men in your rearview mirror just staring at you. Make your move, my friend.
This is a long story.
We're all depending on you. You could have gone at the last straight. You pussied out. We all saw it. Embarrassing. And you keep saying, look, I'm trying, but I don't want to die. And then after a period of time, not the car behind you, or even the car behind the car behind you, or even the car behind the car behind the car behind you, but some asshole right at the back. Nobody's even seen this guy yet. He's normally in some kind of black BMW X5. He'll come out and take all of you. And nobody can believe it's happening. Everyone in the queue are like, we're being raped of our masculinity. How could this happen? And you look into the distance to see, is there a car coming? And you can't help but think, as one, die. Sometimes they realize they've messed up and they try to get back in later in the trip.
He's still just describing sort of how traffic works here. But in a very animated way. So you just, you know, you gotta laugh. But it's... Kimbo Sliced Pants super chatted $7. Michael McIntyre taking that good Celtic surname and doing foppish abuse to it. Thank you for the $7. A lot of big words there, you know. I'm just gonna pretend that was a very positive compliment for Michael McIntyre, someone who donates $7. You know, pretty successful person. They're probably laughing at Michael McIntyre.
And we don't let them.
I don't know what foppish
You've made
means.
your decision. Accept your fate.
Is fopping a sex act?
Prick. My mother always used to say, he won't get there any faster. He's already there. What are you talking about? He's doing 90, we're doing 5 miles an hour behind a tractor. So what an unexpectedly nice day. Isn't this the nicest day? Because nobody expected it. We've had the whole summer waiting for nice days that never came, and now we expect shit, and we get this. Did everybody leave the home this morning and just go, oh, what a lovely day? Isn't it a lovely day?
I mean, you just have to laugh, right? I woke up. Did you wake up this morning and look at the weather and say, wow, great weather outside? Or did you say, oh, what a lovely day. What a lovely day. I mean, it's not a joke, but it's funny.
I'm having the best fun in this unexpected, unscheduled, unpredicted Indian summer day.
See what I mean?
But let's face it, soon it will turn nasty. I mean, winter is upon us. We've already had a bit of chilly. We've already looked at the heating and decided, shall I put it on? Are we ready? We will go for the coat. We forget our coats in the summer. Then we return to coat. I used to love this coat. I wore this coat all winter. It's got old debris from the last day of winter. It's a travel card. I used to be in this coat every day.
I mean, Yeah.
And I always go and get the heater. We have like additional convector heaters in the loft,
Indian
which I will get and have fans in the summer. And then I know it's turned because I have to go back up in the loft, take the fan, and get the heater down. I mean, I'm talking about lofts here, and I know a lot of men are familiar with the loft. There are women here who have lofts, but have never actually been inside them. Because men don't let women in the loft, okay?
Women have loft. Okay, I need a British translator here. What is a loft? I've heard of a hay loft. I've heard of a loft in a house, like a barn house that has a little loft area. But he's the attic. That's a British. Okay, British for attic. I understand now. Okay. So women are not allowed in the attic. I mean that's pretty standard procedure, right? That's where you keep all your fopping materials.
It's too dangerous for you to be in the loft. Sometimes a woman will want to take things into the loft. I need to take these into the loft. Okay, you just wait there, darling. You just leave them near the loft. I will take them on my next visit. All right? I limit your role to passer-upper. You can pass to me.
Do people still have attics? Do people live in houses with multiple stories? I mean, maybe. I've heard. I had a cousin's friend's cousin bought a detached house 10 years ago, and I think he has a loft. But me and my friends, we mostly live in we just have cubes, and we do the best we can.
While I'm in the loft, then you have to run away in case I fall through
my attic is the next guy's apartment. I'm definitely not allowed in there.
the ceiling and crush you. For all you know, we've got a champagne bar up there, jacuzzi, loft whores wandering around, wearing all the clothes that don't fit you anymore. You have no idea what's really going on. And outside of the loft, we're pretty much happy to, we don't mind out what goes on downstairs, okay? We don't want for much, man. As long as we can have access to one drawer. That's all we really need, one drawer. The man drawer. This isn't a drawer that we will earmark early on. A drawer will become available. We will tentatively inquire as to its usage. Darling, are you going to be using this drawer? No?
A drawer?
Can I have it? Can I have it? This will be my man drawer.
Is it a drawer? The man draw? Okay, I've heard of a junk. Why does it say draw? My draw. I mean, I guess in England they do say draw. This is my drawer. This is my drawer. This is my junk drawer. And in my junk drawer, I'm going to have my measuring tape. And I'm going to have my hammer and my nails. And look at me go. I'm a man and I've got my junk in here. And I've got my electrical tape and my whiz bangs and buffaroos and sorry, more slurs. I should try not to slur on the channel.
And that's our little zone in the house. And we fill it with things that we think we need. There will be light bulbs in this drawer. If a light bulb goes in the home, man will check his drawer for stock. Let me see.
It's very Tim Allen.
If I have that light.
It's a very Tim Allen, men and women are different. Time to grunt. It's tool time. Tool time with Michael McIntyre.
Bulb in stock at the moment. There will be batteries of indeterminate life scattered through the mandrel. When a battery runs out, we don't throw it away. We're too lazy for that. Just fling it in the mandrel. Adds a little bit of excitement next time we try to find a battery. There'll be instructions for appliances we don't even own anymore. They'll be in the mandrel. Sometimes wedging it shut. Foreign currency. That's a huge part of my mandrel. Sometimes not even in circulation anymore. We just can't throw money away. If France ever relinquish the euro and go back to the franc, come to me. I have many francs in my man drawer. Alongside keys from homes I don't even live anymore. There's something too mysterious about a key. You can't just discard it in the bin. I don't know what you do, key.
We do need a men are annoying. You know what? You're right.
Please stay in the mandrel. With the radiator bleeding key, is there a more masculine device? The radiator bleeding. What does that do, Daddy? I will tell you when you're all ready.
Just absurd.
We feel at our most manly when we're bleeding radiators. I'm gonna bleed some radiators and then pop up to the loft and then do some measuring. We love a bit of measuring. It's not the measuring, it's the flick back that makes us feel manly. It's not that bit in as much as, yeah.
So again, he's just sort of pointing. It really, I mean, the whole act is just observing things that happen to a lot of people, and you know how the regular folk, I believe in England they're called the peasants or the yeomen, how they do, what their daily life is like, and he just talks about it, right? And when they recognize they know, I sit in traffic. I often try to pass a tractor on the motorway, and it can be intimidating, you know? I also have a house with a loft, and there's a man drawer. You know, it's not really a setup punchline situation. More of like, hey, we are that, we know, and we acknowledge and we laugh. And he's doing it in a very funny voice. He's booping along, and it's a very special sort of stadium comedy.
Allen keys in the man drawer. Every time we assemble something, it's like a little trophy. I did that, I built that, and this is the Allen key to prove it.
I knew it. Son of a bitch. We're still on Twitch. I'm glad I saved this one for last. Are we still live on Twitch, by the way? Do you think it was the Kill Tony one? Okay, we're still on Twitch. Let's watch fucking goddamn Michael McIntyre. Just trying to compliment the man. Let's go back to I mean, we could watch, let's watch the that's annoying. Wonder if we can stream the post stream. Yeah, I think we can. I think just this stream is gone. That's should be fine unless there's like a hard takedown. Let's watch the clips here. We got 1, 4, 5 clips. Let's watch the clipperinos. Don't remember who submitted this one, but we love Jeff Dunham here on the channel. He's a very successful comedian, but he is not as cancel-y, take-downy as Michael McIntyre, obviously. Okay, so this is actually crazy because this sounds just like Andrew Schultz's opener on his act that we watched at the beginning of the stream.
Greetings, folks.
Yeah, see, it's so similar joke.
Silence! I kill you!
I kill you. That's his catchphrase. So this is Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. Sure, you know what? I'll keep playing bingo. We're gonna keep doing bingo as we watch the clips. Wow. And if we get a bingo before the end of the clips, we'll watch that clip. Great accent.
What the hell? What? I threatened to kill them. They all go, yeah!
You know, Jack, everything comes at a cost, bud.
That's a good kiss.
Cam Newton.
Perfect. A father's kiss. So even Jeff Dunham's he's like, whoa, they threatened to kill. Why would they laugh when the terrorist puppet threatens to kill them? The answer is it's his catchphrase, right? When people recognize a catchphrase, they laugh.
I think some of them actually like you here. Really? You know, since being here, I've been starting to rethink the whole
Shits on audience, yes.
suicide bomber thing. How's that? I blew myself up to get a new place and a few virgins. Meanwhile, 8 guys in the front row here have 5 mansions each, a bunch of hot wives, and their own skin. I had.
Now, look at how different the seats are compared to the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Saudi Arabia's come a long way.
No idea. These.
Oh, this is United Arab Emirates. This is the UAE, Trump said.
Options were available.
Great stuff. Hey, that's funny. That was Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. The classic Jeff Dunham character who we all love. Oh, man, this is the Brian submission. I'm excited for this one. This came up because Brian, his memory was jostled by the Nelson Mandela reference.
Just wanted to ask you, I mean, obviously Nelson Mandela, one of the most significant historical figures of the 20th century. What knowledge or awareness did you have of him growing up, or when did you learn of him?
Well, obviously growing up, he's one of the most known athletes in the world, and a lot of impact in any kind of sport that he did, and that even playing hockey, everyone knows him, right? From being the type of person that he was off the ice and on the ice, and it's so unfortunate that he passed away a year ago. But he changed a lot while he was with us, and he's a tremendous guy. I just think the way he met that is, to me growing up playing sports with my parents was something really special, because I can share, try to be a leader, try to share things and things like that, where, when you're a group sport, you need to do that, right? You need to be as one, and I think that's what he meant. And, I think sports is very powerful. A lot of people obviously love to play the game. It can be hockey, basketball, football, and a lot of people watch that, and I think that's kind of the message I personally got from that.
Nelson Mandela, one of the best players on or off the ice. That's, Brian and I always say, if ever we're asked about Madiba, just a great puck handler, an inspiration to it. He played hockey so well that he managed to end apartheid in South Africa. Think about that. Think about how good you'd have to be at hockey to unite a nation. Incredible stuff. Absolutely perfect. And yes, he is at the Nelson Mandela Memorial. Not even a cursory Google search before he goes there. And you know what? That's because he's busy playing hockey. He doesn't have time for that bullshit. All right. We got a little Kill Tony Reddit poster.
You're gonna tell me I'm not funny? Well, how funny is this? Is that funny enough for you? How about this? That'll show him.
Someone throwing. Looks like a comedian is throwing debris at the comedy mothership. Not a good thing to do.
You know what? I'm not done. This club needs a little construction. Damn, that felt good. Come outside, Joe. Just want to talk to you, coward. Man, I probably should have done that. I'm gonna clean this mess up. Still trying to get on the open mic later. Hope nobody saw this.
Yeah, that's classic comedian behavior. Comedians can be very emotionally unstable guys, or gals. Let's not forget. Women are annoying, but they can also be comedians. Okay, I'm scared for this. I'm definitely in my personal Instagram profile here as well, so let's keep it tight. Who the fuck is this lady?
My stomach, my arm, my back, my legs.
I'm already on board.
Powerful gun, right? Powerful bullets. Anyways, they hit my whole body and they exploded inside of me. Hi, you guys. My name is Mo. They call me Miracle Mo because I have 16 bullet holes in me. Yes, I was shot 4 times by
Got Sebastian Maniscalco's teeth.
45 with hollow point bullets through my stomach, my arm, my back, my legs. Powerful gun, right? Powerful bullets. Anyways, they hit my whole body and they exploded inside of me.
They hit my whole body and they exploded inside of me. Brian with the joke, 1950 cent. Brian, I like it. Write that down.
Franklin has gotten justice.
What are you doing?
Just the first one. Gina Potts, the original poster, making sure I don't delve too deep into that meme compilation. Gina Potts, very good first one. I like that one. I like the emphasis on the bullets exploding.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Exploding in her body. Something we all wouldn't want to experience, but it's also good to know what hollow point bullets do to the body. But she seems
Okay,
fine.
we'll edit laughter in there.
Pink Shaman, thank you for the great chat. Hey, are we? So apparently we're back on YouTube. Someone said Gordo, I believe, said it. We're back on YouTube, but I think we lost. A lot of people dropped out because they assume I died. But I'm still alive.
Okay, we'll edit laughter in there.
And I think we're gonna head over to the Patreon stream because the time. I don't think we have enough time. I don't want to watch Michael McIntyre anymore, and I'm scared. And I need to. Put
You're
the
welcome
fucking
to
link
tug
up.
on it.
So I'm gonna get the link up unless Brian's already done it. I don't know what he's linking there, but it'll be on the Patreon in minutes. We're gonna do a little post-stream hangout for you guys and discuss what we're working on, what we've worked on, what we're ashamed of, what we're proud of, and we'll see you very soon. And I will see all of you on Rumble Monday for Back for Gutfeld Bingo, and I'll get the thumbnail up very soon. See you later, everybody. See you in the post-stream hangout.